Yo, Marion Swingler, Confident You podcast. Hey there, Confident You. Listen, it is a wonderful day in the neighborhood. I'm just saying, that's what my brother Quinn would say. He loved the outdoors. He loved to go fishing. That's my man, 50 grand. I love you, big bro. All right, let's kick it off tonight. Okay, listen, have you ever, so before we even start, have you ever, my sister and I were given a gift card to an amazing restaurant. We looked it up. That thing looked amazing. We looked at each other like, we shouldn't be going there together. Like the ambiance, the lighting, the decor, everything was perfect for an actual romantic date or a nice late night party with your friends. It was really, really beautiful. And me and my sister was like, okay, we just gonna get ours and take it and go. Yeah, there were challenges. We called. We tried to do the online. We couldn't. So something about me is I'm not gonna order it the way it is on the menu, but I see the menu, and if I know this can go with this, and I'm willing to pay for it, I don't see a problem. I don't see a problem. So we're online, and I really can't do that. I can't get the things that I want where I want them. Now, I'm not outrageous. It's just if I want a different sauce, and it's a sauce you have, or if I want avocado added, that's how simple I'm talking. So we get there, and to place the order. No, actually, before we got there, on the phone, that was a challenge. We don't have that. We don't do that. Ma'am, listen, that's really not okay. No, I'm gonna let Krissi do all of that. Then we get there, get our food, and it just looks like it was thrown into the bag. So this is before the bag gets home. Before the bag gets to the car, we check the bag. There's a problem with the bag. This one here, you can't just throw anything together and hand it to me and want all my coins, which add up to dollars. So me and my sister have this rule. We come to your place one time. You got one time to show and prove. And if you don't worry, we won't be back. You can keep that 50, 60, 70, 80, whatever that was. That'll be the last time you get it from me and my big sis. No joke. So tonight is a conversation that needs to be had. I know some people gonna be like, did she just say that? Did y'all really just say? Yeah, we can't support all Black businesses. Because Krissi Judd is here to tell us exactly why. Let me tell you, she's amazingly about to unpack all the issues I have, but in a more eloquent way. She has answers to my problems. Let's get it going. Thank you so much for joining us, Miss Krissi Judd. Woo! How are you? Absolutely beautiful.
Hey. Hey, Marion.
Hi.
It's so good to see you.
So good to see you.
Queen. I appreciate you, sis. Let me just tell you, that story you just told, I experienced that so many times. And that's part of the reason why I started B.O.B. That's really part of the reason why. And my goal is to transform any Black business that's willing to listen and take heed to the feedback that they are given about their business to improve their business. Customer service is everything. It's everything. And there's so many people like you that's like, you got one time. And they may have been having a bad day, family issues, and you just happen to come on that day. Now they lost a customer. But B.O.B, we train, we teach, we have programs, everything to help the Black business owner not only get new customers, but retain the ones that they have.
Wait a minute. Not only get new customers, but retain the ones that they have. You know, that is some priceless information that you're about to share. I am grateful for Find B.O.B. I am very, very, like, to the bottom of my little heart, so appreciative for all that you're about to go through, because I feel like it's a conversation that's not being had.
Yeah.
I feel as though I hear a lot of support Black business, support Black business, support Black business. Why y'all not doing that? Come on, man. We got to get them dollars back in there. And I'm looking like, and nobody's going to say anything about what the problem is.
Can we address the elephant in the room?
The crazy thing is that it's more than one elephant. It's a whole bunch of them. I don't know what you call a pack of elephants. I gotta look that up. But it's that. It's a tribe, a pack, a group,
A herd, something.
a herd. So I apologize that I don't know what that is, but it's not just one elephant in the room. There's a problem with Black business, but if you fix it, it's so simple. If you fix it, you can grow and go all over the world.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that you're here.
Thank you, Marion. I'm super excited. I have a bunch of tips, tools, advice, free game, free gem for y'all, just for your listeners, Marion, because you know I love you, girl.
Yes, and you know it ain't nothing but love for you, baby. You know I ain't got nothing but. So I want to start. I want them to get to know you a little bit.
Yes.
How did your childhood look?
My childhood, I was raised by a single father, right? My mom left.
Pause. I didn't mean to stop you at the mama because I'm a mama. So no disrespect to mamas, but I want to hear what you say you was raised by again, because that's barely said.
I know you barely hear that. Like most of the time, no shade or anything, right. But most of the time it's a lot of deadbeat dads. Yeah. Well, I had a deadbeat mom. I mean, my mom, she's still alive, she's still here, but she knows it. She admits it. So it's no shade to her. Yeah. But my dad, he was a stand-up Black man in the 80s. He was, the type of man that was like, I'm going to take care of my responsibilities, come high and hella high water. Yeah. And that's exactly what he did. So when my mom bailed, he was like, well, it's me and you, kiddo, and I was the only child. So
how old was he, if you don't mind me asking?
My dad was 19.
I'm sorry.
Yes. He was a teenager.
Black man.
He already had it. I don't know. It's something about them Brooklyn men, because I'm from Brooklyn.
What? You found the love of my life. That is the love of my life. Brooklyn is the love of my life. That's where I found me. I'm sorry, everybody. It's not about me. Krissi, spotlights on you, ma'am, and your father. That right there is a whole nother episode. Listen, you gotta come back.
I don't give no Black dads a pass right this 2023, right? Because in the 1980s, my dad stood up. He took his daughter and he was like, whatever I gotta do. And that's where the spirit comes from in me, because that's what I saw. I saw my dad hustle. He got it from the mud. He did whatever he needed to do to take care of me and him. He didn't just say, oh, well, yeah, not my problem. I'm going to go do what I want to do. He was like, no, I have a daughter now. My whole life is changing and I got to provide for me and my daughter. And so, I seen my dad hustle.
That's something, ho. Yeah. You said it again. You said it again. I know no judgment at all. I just want to first say that. But for me, in my understanding and experience of life, I know hustle to be the definition for me, saying you hustle to make sure everything was good. I know my definition.
Yeah.
Impose my definition on you if that's not what applies. It may be what applies and I don't know it. I'm telling you, because George last week shocked me. I was like, wait, what? No. So I want to know about this hustle mentality that you saw.
Listen, when I say hustle, it's hustle is doing whatever it takes to provide for your family legally, right? So when I'm talking about hustle, my dad cut grass, he shoveled snow, he washed cars, he, took ran messages. I know he used to be a messenger running back and forth, and he used to have me on his bike in Brooklyn, or in Manhattan, I'm sorry, while he was doing the messaging company. So it was just me seeing my dad like always just do whatever it takes. He gave no excuses. If you're 19 and you ready to be a single dad, that's no excuses. So I like inherited that from watching him growing up, just me and him, and seeing him work so hard to provide for us. And so it was instilled in me at a young age. And ever since then, and one thing my dad always taught me, get an education, never stop learning. He always instilled that in me. And so up as an adult, the Bible says train up a child in the way they should go. In the way they should go, right?
You gotta choose it.
Yes. And so that's what he did. And that's where my love for being a hustler started. That's it.
That's where your love for being a hustler started. I like that you put in there, hold on, I'm gonna do it the way you do it. Legally. Listen, you took out guns on them like, don't come for my father because I will come for you.
Right?
You said legally. So legally, your father hustled and did whatever he needed to do legally to provide for you and him. That is an honorable man. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited
already, right?
Yes. So you
already God had my life set up like, listen, this was about to happen in your life. And just not having a mom like really shaped my whole entire being. Not only for the good, but also for the bad, because growing up as a little girl, your dad just can't teach you everything, that a woman can teach. So a lot of things I had to learn on my own as an adult, and so that became the start of my journey. And even then, like, I even attribute, me being a teen mom to not having a mom. Like, I just didn't have, my dad did the very best he could as a man, but you know what I mean? It just was some things that I just had to learn on my own. And so growing up, that was it. I just fostered the things that my dad taught me and the things life taught me. And here I am.
The things life taught me, ma'am, you're not going to get by that. Give me two things life taught you that you like, listen, without these two things right here, I might not be here.
Number one, keep the faith. Without my faith, I'm telling you, life would have overtaken me because it was darn sure hard. I'm gonna keep it PG. You know what I mean, Mary? I'm gonna keep it PG, but it was really, really hard. And number two is believe in yourself, because, and I know it really sounds cliche, but it's like so many people don't think that they can do it. And I had that mindset when I first started out, but the more God opened up doors and the more he showed me, keep going. And I'm like, oh, I accomplished this. Oh, I accomplished this. Statistically speaking, I'm Black. I grew up with a single dad. I was a teen mom, low grades in college because I got pregnant in high school because I got pregnant. All of these things, I'm supposed to be on welfare somewhere, Marion. I'm supposed to be with 6-7 kids living in the projects, Marion. But God, no. He said, listen, I'm going to put these business ideas in your head. Yeah. I'm going to send you to people to help you bring it to fruition.
Yes.
And this is the journey you're going to be on. So I'm very grateful.
Very grateful. But God, give me, where did God's butt of entrepreneurship first show up for you? What was that idea like? What were you doing?
First bout of entrepreneurship was in college. I used to want to be a model. So I interviewed for America's Next Top Model twice. right? Didn't get selected, obviously, but it was a great experience. It was a wonderful experience because it helped me overcome rejection and how not to let no take me over. So after a while, I was like, okay, maybe this isn't what I really want to do, right? So then I had a restaurant. That was my second entrepreneurial journey, and that lasted for 3 years.
Pause.
Yes,
because I need help.
I know.
Where we just
great. I be doing a lot, Mary.
So you went from America's Next Top Model to America's Next Top Chef. I just want to know. What did I do? I sang it wrong? It's
no, you're right. One thing about me, Marian, I was fearless. That's another thing my dad instilled in me. If you want to do something, go for it. What's the worst that can happen? Because I'd rather have done it and failed than live with regret for never even trying to do it or attempting. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Attempting to do it, right? So I did, even in college, like I was in all these I was Black Student Union, Theater Widener, gospel choir, this volleyball team. I did everything I wanted to do. And I'm still that way. And I love that about myself because it's not the absence of fear, but it's just the presence of courage, so I do it anyway, scared and all, no matter what. I don't know it. Okay, I'll figure it out along the way. God got me. If he put these ideas in my head and he makes things happen and getting me government contracts and all this other stuff, I'm going to keep going and see where it goes. I'm not scared.
It's not the absence of fear. It's the presence of confidence.
Courage.
Of courage.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the bar.
Ma'am. Okay. Y'all just keep pushing the button in me and I'm like, wait, it's nothing else to say after that. All right, everybody. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Because we're done. She good. We good. We finished. But we are about to get into what it is you do. Now, I first want to ask you, because you commented, oh, that experience you and your sister had. I've had those. Give me just a few things that's just like, wait, what just happened?
Where do I begin? Listen, it's this restaurant. I won't even give the type of food they serve. It's this restaurant here in Philly. My husband absolutely loves, right? But it never fails. Every time we go in there, the people are nasty. They don't smile. They don't greet you when you come in. They don't say thank you. Nothing. It's just, how can I help? What's your order? What would you like? Okay, that's it. I mean, it's just nasty. And so we have a bet, right? So I told him, I said, I don't want to go there no more. He said, no, let's do a bet. He said, because the food is so good. And that's what
the chef is putting love in it, but it's just not making it through the people at the door.
No, at the front lines. And they the ones. Yeah. So he said, let's make a bet, right? He said, I want to bet when we go in there, if they got poor customer service for the next 5 times, then we stop. If one time, if we could get a smile or some type of good customer service, then we keep supporting. I said, all right, bet.
Girl,
who you think won?
He did a God on you. Listen.
Who you think won the bet, Mary?
Oh y'all don't go there no more.
No. We come in, it's just a negative energy that you feel like. It's just, I just don't understand it. And it's not just them. It can be a franchise restaurant, a McDonald's. If the waiters and the cashiers are Black, most of the time, and it saddens me. I don't get any pleasure out of saying this.
Right.
Most of the time, it's bad attitudes, poor customer service.
Yes.
It's no smiles, no thank you. you know, except for Chick-fil-A, because that's how they're trained. They have to say my pleasure.
Now, let me tell you something. They train. You just said something really, really key.
Yeah.
They train. That other place, I won't say the name of it again.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first job. The smile and joy that I had was just me. It wasn't something that was impressed upon us.
Yeah.
Or me. Now, this is a couple of decades ago. So it wasn't impressed. So I can't say what's going on today. I can just say for me, in my experience, at my location, it was not impressed upon for me to exhibit happiness, joy, any of that.
Yeah.
What was most important was press these pictures on this thing. Make sure you're getting these orders right. And bag that food right and get that money. First, get that money. Take that order, get that money. Then we worry about getting their food and making sure that order is right, because they're gonna wait until it gets there. There was never, but I always took pride in just who I was.
Yeah.
My mom raised me and everything. Right. That it just naturally came from me. I can honestly say, if you were standing with me, we were laughing and joking. So you were good. You felt good the whole time. Like, oh my goodness, we just thought we got this.
Yes, like I want to work with Marion today. Where's the Marion coming on?
Man, when I tell you, there were jobs like that. There were.
Yeah.
There were. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's just like
no, that's a great perspective.
You're not lying. You are so right.
The training, and that's why I created B.O.B. We want to provide the training for your frontline staff, right? So they're not losing you customers. See, what a lot of business owners fail to realize is that your customer experience is directly related to your net profits, right? And a lot of people miss that. Like, oh, you know, we're going to do this marketing. But you spending all that money to get the customers, but then they may come once and they get bad service like you and they're gone. And now you're spending more money to get, because, you know, it takes more money to get it than to keep them. So why not just, once you have them, nurture that relationship? Yes. And at B.O.B, that's what we train your staff and teach them to do through our program.
And so you said, once you have them, nurture that relationship.
Yes.
Because you don't want them to be a one-time customer. And that's the physical. Do you also deal with, because the first part of my story was just the online, that app. I was like, I feel like I'm dealing with a difficult person.
Oh, yes. So what we have what's called a business health check, right? So we check the health of your business, because your business can be healthy or unhealthy. And like you said, is it user friendly? Is it, because people like speed and convenience, right? Yeah. That's what we pay for, all of us, speed and convenience. So we make sure that your website, because it's all about branding and marketing too. So your website, your app, your social media pages, all are congruent and user friendly. People need to be able to just click a couple of buttons to get what they need to get, right? They don't need to be confused. Where's it at? How do I do this? Because I know if I come to your page and I'm confused, a lot of other people might be confused about how do I order. And in the app, our app, Find Bob's, we make it so easy. So like, let's say you sell candles. You can create your whole store on the app. You can sell, take payments, your whole...
What app?
Find Bob's. Our app.
Pause.
Find Bob's. We made it easy.
So you don't just go to the businesses and help them with their customer service. Look at their website. Look at their app. They can actually join your community.
Yes, and run their business from there with our support and help to grow your business. Right. Because now you have experts behind you. My business partner is an IT specialist, right? He went to school for IT. So, and he's young and a Black man, of course, right? And so us together, he does the technical side of the business. I do the people side, the customer side of the business. And together we create a customized plan for you to go out now and execute and try. Sometimes it's trial and error. They may say, oh, I didn't like this, let's change it. Or, oh, this isn't working, let's change it. But we put together a customized package for you to now take to your customers and make it easier through the app. So you a Black business, BIPOC business, you say, listen, you can find me on the app. You can shop on the app. You can reach me on the app.
So what does find B.O.B mean?
Find B.O.B, find Black-owned businesses.
Okay.
Because it's a directory.
Right.
You can search based on the category: mechanics, attorneys, doctors, therapists, hair salons, restaurants, you name it. The category is there. We are now just, building up the businesses, getting all of the Black businesses that we can into the app to make it a better user experience. So when people go to search wherever they are in the country, and then we're going to do the world. But right now, if you in New York and you travel to Texas, go through the app. Oh, I want to find a Black restaurant. Bam. Put in your zip code or the city and state. All the Black restaurants come up.
Ma'am, you are handling the service of Black businesses from every angle. You're doing the tech side. You're doing the customer service side, the branding, the marketing, and you're also taking all of them and putting them in one place. So if you honestly want to serve or support Black businesses, you can go to one spot.
That's it.
And find them. You don't have to randomly try and figure out. So in working with them, you also, besides being in your app, are they customer service ready? Are they approved by you to be in the app?
Yes. So we vet every single business. We have a Zoom call to make sure the owner is who they say they are, and they get a certified brown check to make sure to let our users know this is a certified business. We vetted this company. It's not just someone, using our culture as a cover.
Right.
These are authentic BIPOC businesses.
And with authentic businesses, I just want to make sure I understand, because for me, customer service, presentation is something. The food is something. Like, I don't want no nasty food. So the food is something, but I'm sorry. That just hood. You ain't giving no nasty food. So
my plate, napkin over the plate, like
and that thing is done, and you can take that back. You can take that back. Don't worry about me. I'm not even hungry, and that's how serious things get for me.
Yeah.
But it comes from customer service. You come over, you throw my menu down, you talking at the register while I'm trying to order. That's not acceptable for me. And I don't have a problem with choosing hunger over you getting my dollar.
We would just go somewhere else.
That's it.
Where we get good. And most of the time it's to a non-Black business.
Yes, ma'am.
Because that's where we mostly get good customer service. And that has to change. And change starts with us, right?
Come on here.
So that's our number one priority, is to change the stigmatism on Black businesses. Poor customer services, high prices, slow delivery, whatever these complaints are that we usually get, we want to turn that around for Black businesses.
Okay. My goodness.
Yeah.
I want you, just give me just a minute. I got to do something real quick. And then we'll get right back into this. Listen, I am so excited that Krissi Judd is here with us. So I am going to just do this very quickly, take up as little time as I possibly can. Listen, if you are trying to capture those amazing moments that you just don't want to forget, I have Confident You has just the company for you. And Tanya Stokes and her staff over at Compassionate Designs One moment. Thank you. Sometimes these glasses don't work, but I got it now. At Compassionate Designs are definitely ready, waiting, willing, and able to assist you to capture those special moments. Please make sure you let them know that Marion from Confident You Podcast sent you, and you'll get your special discount. I think it's 50%? You definitely want to call 240-585-0669. She does photography, she's a publisher, a painter. She's personally the painter, but her team helps her with everything else and their graphic design. So I just wanted to tell you about that. And of course, listen, if you have a business, the point of the business is to make sales. You want to triple your sales. You want to reach out to Eric F. King, a compassionate closer. I just want you to know that I have been through his program, and I am proud to say I am Marion Swingler, and I am a compassionate closer. He taught me all of the things that I needed to know, literally transformed my mind and my thinking towards sales. It was very uncomfortable. I felt really just like a car salesman that they don't really get a good rep. I apologize. Sorry. But I really didn't feel well. It was very uncomfortable. So I can honestly say I would kind of bow out gracefully. Now that he's helped me see one thing, my value, the value in what I serve, the value in who I serve, and the value in the more that I can serve. So with that one word, I would say contact Eric King so you can become a compassionate closer, or he can just help you make those sales. Don't forget your free ebook and masterclass by going to compassionatecloser.com. All right, let's get back to it. I'm just saying, Krissi, thank you. I see you. Ma'am, you left off and you said change. Change because you want the stigmatisms to go away. And you started mentioning them. Can you go through them one by one? Give an example of a bad one and give an example of how you would change that. I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry, boobs. Absolutely. So, poor customer service. A customer calls your business. Simply smile while you're talking to them. You know, you can hear a smile through the phone. Like, you can hear it. And so that one little change can actually change the dynamic of the conversation, right, for your customer. High prices, and that's like you got bad customer service, but then you got high prices, so it doesn't go together, right? If you're gonna have high prices, your customer service gotta be excellent, top notch, top tier, 5-star, right? You cannot expect people to pay you their hard-earned money. Like you said, you're not gonna get my dollar, and right. I can't even operate this. So your prices. Now, if you are just starting out and you need an expert, you need a mentor, some type of training, I would say have moderate prices until you get the hang of this customer service thing, and you get some reviews and some feedback, and then you can start to raise your prices, right? But you cannot have high prices and poor customer service.
Can I ask a question? I want to ask a question right there.
Yes.
So I would say, if it were me, I would say, let them know that these are special prices. So these are grand opening prices, and they're for a limited time, so that people will keep coming back and get that habit.
Yeah.
Before you raise the prices.
Right.
Okay, right. Keep going. I'm sorry. I just had.
No, that's good. That's good. But some companies, they raise their prices or they start off high, and it's just like the customers it's not there. Yeah. So that's just a couple of examples that you could do to really capture your customers and captivate them, because like you said, first impression is everything. and they will keep coming back. I am an avid believer of that because I've seen it happen not only in my business, but my friends' business, people that I serve business. Once they, even if it's something like you said, a special 10% off for a first time customer, or I know my hairstylist, she does a free trim with your first visit, and trim is usually like $25. So you're saving money on your visit. So it's just little things like that. And she calls herself a therapist. So even like little nice titles, because you're gonna go in her chair and she gonna be talking to you and giving you advice and listening to you, and this somebody you can feel comfortable around while she's making you look beautiful. So it's just all about the experience. It's just so important. I can't stress it enough, Marion.
Yeah, the experience, because you brought up a very good point, and that was the personable aspect of your therapist, right?
Yep, you said it.
I got it. Your therapist, the personable aspect of her. You said she'll talk to you, but then you went, wait, she'll listen to you. So she's not just talking about her stuff, because I went some places and they like, girl, you won't believe what, and I'm looking at her like, I really don't want to hear this. I really don't want to hear what he did to you, because if you really want to know, you letting him do it. So if you don't want to hear what I gotta say, you just want somebody to listen. I don't feel like listening to yours. It's very key that in that exchange, that personable, that it's about the customer. Yes, you add you pepper in your thing, but for the most part, your customer. I just, that personable thing. Do you work on that with
Why do you think Chick-fil-A asks your name? What is the name for the order? It just makes it that much better. It's not who got the fries and chicken sandwich. It's Marion, Krissi, and it's like, oh, that's for me. It just makes it that much better. You know what I mean? And it's little tweaks like that. Birthdays. A lot of times when you sign up for email listings, they'll ask for your birthday, because that's something personable that they're going to remember and shout you out for. Oh, here's a discount, or happy birthday. My insurance company, they just say happy birthday. They don't offer anything. But they're like, it's your birthday.
I'm like, go ahead and tack on an extra $1,000.
Right.
Hook me up. Hook me up.
No, they're not. They're just saying happy birthday. That's all.
My kid, like if you with us for 5 years, we're gonna tack on an extra $1,000 for you.
Wouldn't that be nice? But listen, I had it's this Black business that I really, really love. It's a skincare company, and she has body butters, she has soap, she has a men's line with the beard oil and stuff, and so I was always shopping with her. And as soon as I run out, I order more. So one day I told her, and I said, I'm a customer experience consultant. And what would really be dope is if you had a rewards program. Because at this time I had spent hundreds of dollars, right? So I'm like, if you had every 5th visit or every 10th visit, whatever you think is good for your business, give a discount, or, a little... a bonus, a punch card. Every time I shop, I get another punch off the card. And when the card is full, I get something. And, she implemented it. And when I tell you, she told me that little implementation skyrocketed her business almost 20%. Like, she started seeing so many more sales come in because they want to get something free. Everybody loves something free, right? So, I mean, it's just little things that we teach you in our program that will literally get you more customers and retain the ones you have.
Yes. If you're in business, that's exactly the point. You want to retain who you have, and then you kind of want your business to be infectious. You want it to be where they can't stop talking about you.
Yep. Spread like wildfire.
Yes. And the way to do that is stop with this bad customer service. I have walked in places and literally Can I take your order?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, could you say that again? And then somebody talking to him. Oh, I'm sorry. Say that again. Wait. You know what? Don't worry about it. Because the next time they look up, what they see is the door closing and me
right.
walking.
The back of your head.
That's it. I'm like, by that time, if I stay and my food is bad, it's my fault.
Yeah.
So when, as a customer, should I go?
Yeah, from that point. From that point, because like you said, in my mind, I feel like if I'm already getting bad customer service, the food gonna be bad, my product is gonna be bad, my t-shirt gonna be baggy, like everything else is just, my expectations is going to be faltered because of how we started, how everything started. So if you wow them in the beginning, even if your t-shirts are baggy, even if the food not that bad, you have a greater chance of them returning because you were nice to them. You smiled. You said thank you for their their patronage of your business, right? And so they might be like, the chicken sandwich wasn't all that good, but let me try them again. Maybe it was an off day because they were really nice, and they had their customer service was excellent. Yes. I've done it. I've done it. So I everything that we teach, we have experienced, we lived. Right. And so that's why we're so passionate about it, because the number one goal of B.O.B is to close the wealth gap. Can we go there? Can we talk about it, Marion?
Woo!
Can we talk about it?
Me that find Black-owned business is doing what again, ma'am?
Yes, we are going to close. We're going to be part of the reason why the wealth gap is closed. It's closed because we're not. They talking about the Black wealth is going to be zero by 2050. We're not accepting that. Where?
No.
Where is going to be zero? No, not in America. We're not accepting that. We're not claiming that. We don't receive that, right? We at B.O.B, we're going to train and teach Black businesses how to keep your money, how to keep your customers coming. Because at the point, for one, using the app alone circulates the money within our communities, within the Black community, right? Just by using the app, just because by
everybody's there, everything is in one spot.
Right there. It's right there. So that right there is going to exponentially multiply the power of our dollar, right? Then we're incorporating things like digital currency, a bartering system. You got a mechanic shop, you got a hair salon, let's exchange services, y'all. Why we not doing that? This is how trade in our economy started. We didn't always have money. They used to exchange rice for corn.
Right.
And you take this cow, give me them chickens. Remember that? We read about that. So we want to bring that spirit of bartering back so that it's not always about money. If you got a skill, you can monetize your skill with something someone else has that you may need. Right. And that also, we're when we incorporate the digital currency, we plan to have our own dollar used within the app that now we can trade off with one another. Right. I mean, God has placed huge plans and visions in our hearts. And this is what we're executing every single day in B.O.B.
Wait, what? You just said the future. What does the future, let's say 20 years from now, what does Find B.O.B. look like?
Find B.O.B. is going to be the Amazon for Black businesses. You hear me? We want to go public, right? We want to have an IPO. There's only 9 Black-owned businesses. All the businesses, only 9 of them are Black.
Are you serious?
Yes. B.O.B. is going to be the 10th because we want to be able to, share that wealth that's just so abundant in America, right? But we're not seeing it. Out of the $1.7 trillion we spend every year
as Black people, as a Black community,
we have less than 1% of that. And then
staying in our community.
Yes. And then the money that we spend with other non-Black communities, it goes out in like 6 hours. So we're not even keeping, not only are we not investing, we're not spending with other Black businesses. And that's not to, discriminate against any other business, but we're marginalized. It's no secret. Like Black people are marginalized, and we have to want better for ourselves and our community, and we have to do better. And so we created the platform for there to be no excuses. What's your excuse now? Here's the directory. Here's all these businesses in here. Here's the digital currency. Here's the knowledge base. What is your excuse? Everything is right here. We leave nothing on the table. Let's get this wealth.
We leave nothing on the table. Let's get this wealth. Ma'am, I would say that this sounds really, really familiar. What you're speaking of, you're saying that it's a Black Amazon. Is that what you said?
Yeah, the Amazon of Black businesses.
The Amazon of Black businesses, and I dare to say it's the virtual Black Wall Street.
Yes. It really is. It's our ancestors reincarnated. It's them living in us, because that tragic ending that they had to such a beautiful beginning of camaraderie and fellowship and togetherness. Man, I don't think I've seen anything like it since they burned down Tulsa.
Yes.
I don't think I've seen anything like it. Right. And so that's exactly what we wish to recreate. What we are recreating.
Yes. I'm asking, I'm putting in the first vote for it no longer to be compared to Amazon, but to be the virtual Black Wall Street.
And that's so sad, because I know people that don't know about Tulsa, Oklahoma and Black Wall Street, but everybody knows Amazon. And I know Black people that have not heard. I was the first person to tell them about Tulsa, Oklahoma, and they're not children. They're adults.
I would say that then that would be that would definitely have the ancestors still living in the value of what they contributed.
Yes.
To us as a people and to this as a nation. Yeah. So I'm just asking.
Yes.
There could be a cover page that goes out with, we are the virtual version of, did you know this? I'm always a coach. I apologize.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And that makes so much sense. It's, that makes so much sense. It really does. Because why compare yourself to anything other than Black Wall Street? Right?
Yes. It's seeing as though you're what?
Yeah.
Find
B.O.B.
So find Black-owned business.
That's right.
Okay. So yeah. I am grateful, very, very grateful that you joined us in this time, in this space, especially on this topic.
Yes, ma'am.
We really do need to start. I like that it's not just saying support Black business. Nope. Yeah. This is why it's not being done, and this is what it should be done. Yeah. So I'm just excited about that. Me and music is a thing.
We have to be very intentional.
Yeah.
Every single day. That's the only way things will change.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. If we're not and when you if you really, because we have the directory and we see the businesses that go in. There's a Black business for almost anything. I'm talking about toilet paper, toothpaste, toothbrushes, trash bags. There's a Black laundry detergent. There's a Black business for almost everything we use.
Okay.
You gotta be intentional about doing it.
Lord.
And the B.O.B app is your intentionality. We made it simple and easy for you.
So excited.
Thank you, Marion. This is so amazing. I love you can see my passion. You can tell.
Yes.
And I just love sharing my passion with the world about the future of Black generation, Black wealth,
Yes.
and how B.O.B is coming to disrupt this $1.7 trillion that's going everywhere else but to us.
Yes, yes, yes,
Right.
and yes. That is awesome. So I just want, you were just expressing all of your passion and joy for what you do. I want you to now tell the people, the Confident You audience, actually just doers. They are being confident. They're doing confidence. I'm so honored that they come and they join. I want them to know how to work with and be a part of. Wait. Hold on.
Wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Hold on. Wait.
Yes.
I just want to announce that you can be a part of the virtual Black Wall Street with fine B.O.Bs and our illustrious CEO and founder, fine B.O.Bs, will tell you how to do just that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you all. Thank you, Marion. Listen, y'all, if you want to transform the customer experience to your business, you can reach us at findbobs.com. You can book a free consultation there. You can speak with me directly. We'll do a business health check for your business right there on the spot. We'll check all of your contact, your social media, your web page. We will help you. Trust me, it's worth it. It's worth investing in your business because you can retain the customers you have. Right? So go to findbobs.com. You can also download our app, y'all. We created an app. Everybody got their phones all the time, right? Go to the Google Play Store or the App Store and download Find B.O.Bs right now. Find B.O.Bs, right? Register your business. If you are a customer, you can use it from the customer side. If you are a business owner, you can register and put your business in the directory so that people can search and support you. We are a Black tech company that's dedicated to closing the wealth gap for Black people, period. So reach out to us, download the app, book a consultation, and we here to help y'all. Yes. On all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, find B.O.B.S. Find B.O.B.S.
My goodness, I'm so excited. My most excited part is this book, a free consultation. Yes. Listen, I'm telling you, everyone, book your free consultation before I have mine. I'm saying it's about to go down because I will be a part of the virtual Black Wall Street.
Yes. Get your business in there. We need you in there, Marion. Coach Marion. We definitely need you in there.
My Lord. I want to thank you for coming through for the episode. I just want everybody to know, listen, after this, there is an after party you definitely don't want to miss. Make sure you tune in. But at this point, Krissi, I want to say thank you.
Thank you, Marion,
for your faith in God, trusting that. Thank you for believing in yourself, what He put in you.
Yes.
We definitely need one place for all of us as a people to be together.
For sure. For sure. This is it. Thank you so much, Marion. You are an amazing woman of God. I appreciate you for, being obedient, being obedient to God and creating this platform. For confidence is a big thing, right? It's a huge thing. You can remember that book we read in the morning meetup, talk about confidence being like the number one thing you got to have in business.
Yes.
Because that's part of believing in yourself. You got to have the confidence.
Yes.
So thank you for creating this platform. I certainly appreciate you. I look forward to seeing you in the app, baby.
Hey, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Listen, y'all gonna look me up. Look me up next week. Y'all gonna be able to find your girl up in the app. What?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Listen, Confident You audience, I am doing everything. We at Confident You, we're doing everything we can to make sure we're providing you with quality information that's impactful. Our guests are bringing great impact to their business, but to your business, your customer service as a customer, and your customer service as a business, in whatever field that is. If you're young and you're watching these episodes, I pray that they spark the thing in you to help you find your purpose. And by young, I don't mean age. I just mean young and you don't realize what that thing is. Go through, watch the different episodes, and you will find you. Prayerfully, you will start to hear a voice telling you, wait, you need that piece from here, that piece from here, that piece from here. You can use that tip, that tip, that tip. Wait a minute. Hold on. We didn't get our confidence tips. Wait a minute, Krissi. There she go. I didn't get my confidence tips for my people. Listen,
oh man, you know I got some confidence tips for the people.
And you give these B.O.Bs some confident tips so that their business will not just start, they will start, thrive, go, and grow.
Listen, confident tip number 1. Be friendly. It might sound so simple, right? But just be friendly. You never know what somebody is going through. You never know what type of day somebody had. Like my daughter had surgery yesterday. I needed someone to be friendly, to be kind, to be nice to me because I'm already stressed. So you just never know. Be friendly. Being friendly, having a smile, even when you don't feel like it, you have to force it. You have to push it. And, when you smile, it takes just as much muscles to frown. So you might as well just smile and bring those customers back. Okay? Confident tip number 2, personalize your customer's experience, right? Customers are not just a number. They're not just a dollar sign, right? They're humans. They have feelings. They're people. They have names. So you want to customize your customer experience, right? You want to you want to make them feel like they're your only customer. They're your main concern right now. Your only focus is on that customer that you're serving right now, right? Don't feel rushed. Don't try to rush them. Because I know a lot of times I'll talk to somebody and they'll go, they'll answer my question. And they'll go, okay, all right. That to me, that's rushing. Like, don't do that. Say something like, is there anything else I can help you with? Or did you understand everything we went through today? Did you have any other questions? It's just the way you answer your phone. Thank you for calling. How may I help you? It's just, man, I'm telling you, that first impression is just so important. And then the follow-up is even more important. So those are my Confident You tips, y'all. You can do anything you want to do in this world. You just got to work for it. And it's not easy.
You can do anything you want in this world. You just got to work for it. It's just not easy. The after party, we're going to start right there.
Yes.
What you want in this world, you just got to work for it. It's just not easy. So make sure you tune into the after party with Miss Krissi Judd, Mrs. Krissi Judd. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, hey, everybody, listen, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Follow us on social media at Marion Swingler, at Confident You _podcast. Why _? Because there is so much more to come. And, I can't get out of here without this. If you know someone or you are someone suffering at the hand of domestic violence, there is help. There is a line that you can call and they will help you get a plan together. There is a line that you can call and they will just listen and allow you to just get it out. There is a line that you can call and they will just give you peace and just let you help you to understand you're not the only one. I can say that most of the time, the people that I talk with in domestic violence feel like they're the only one. You're not the only one. So if you need help, you can call Bethany House at 1-888-80-HELPS. That's 435, 77. Or you can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-SAFE. That's 7233. All right. Thank you, guys. I am honored that you take the time to build your confidence as I have guests here building mine. It is amazing. I am honored. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of whatever time of day this is. Share this with someone you think that, oh my gosh, they got a business. They really need help. Let me get them this. All right now. Y'all have a good one.